What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Tub Talk. Got an awesome episode for you today. So we're going to do a little bit of a Q&A, and we got a taste test, and then obviously a ranking at the end. So we'll get right into it with the taste test.
Let's do it.
So we've got some Scotcharoos. Jeannie, our billet mom, she makes the best Scotcharoos. It's a...
Shout out to Jeannie.
Shout out, Jeannie. Describe them. I don't...
It's
like a...
It's like chocolate,
butterscotch.
Butterscotch.
With on top of cereal. So it's like a Rice Krispie treat with
Rice
like
Krispie treat.
Chocolate butterscotch on top. So
we call them like special K bars.
Yeah, special K bars. But that's a...
You can do like different ones. Quick
chocolate
Trip
on top. I think that's Rice Krispie treats on the bottom. But typically you want to do special K cereal, right?
Yep. So good.
Really good. They're pretty addicting, so I decided to only bring out 2 of them for us because didn't want to eat them the entire time.
Exactly.
Really good. Not really good for you.
Body's a temple, so.
Yeah, we're limiting ourselves to 1 for today. You ready to finish yours? Alright, what do you rate it, Coop?
10 out of 10. Always.
You're gonna have to give it a 10 out of 10.
They do at Quick Trip. Shout out Quick Trip. They have like a bunch of different special K bars. Like they got like a Fruity Pebbles one.
I was just gonna say that, yeah.
And my dad really likes that one. Shout out Daddy-o. Kirko, Captain Kirk. Absolute legend, the man, the myth. But they do like Rice Krispie treats, special K bars, and then like we said, the Fruity Pebble ones. I don't know if they do any other flavors, but
isn't your dad named after Kirk Cousins?
Some Vikings fans would say that, but no, he's not, because he's older than him. But some people might say that.
Jack Hanna would say that.
Jack Hanna would say that, but no, they're very good though. But these ones are like huge. Those special K bars, a Quick Trip.
And their little boxes, they're massive. You know what else is massive? Tub Talk and Ninja's Low Taper Fade.
Exactly. And if you have no idea what we're saying,
then look it up.
It's like the LeBron edits that have been going on.
Somebody should just make an edit of that we just did right there.
The LeBron, like a LeBron one for us, or the Low Taper Fade.
The Low Taper Fade. We'll have a fan like that. I'm sure they will.
Boom. But like, if you haven't seen that, then
it doesn't make any sense.
But you better go watch it, because really, I don't even know what you're doing.
Exactly. So, 10 out of 10 on the Scotcharoos. Really good.
Really good.
Now we'll get into our Q&As. So, on Instagram, Cooper's got all of them on his phone, so we'll look at them, but I'll give you guys the brief rundown. So, we gave you guys a couple posts on Instagram and on our Instagram story asking for some questions for a Q&A episode. So this is the Q&A episode. So if you've commented on our Instagram story and you're just itching to know what Jack and Cooper had to say about your question, well,
there you go.
You're welcome. We're going to answer all of them today. And then questions that we've gotten on YouTube videos, TikTok videos, everything.
Yep.
So.
And if you guys like this, ask us some more questions. We're always willing to answer them.
Yeah, comment some more questions. So, let's get her going.
All right. First one, favorite Bible verse? That's a really good question.
What do you think, Coop? I've got mine. Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Great quote. I mean, pretty simple. You don't really have to dissect it. But, I mean, that one, just knowing that you can do all things through Christ who gives you strength, it's a very powerful verse, and, I mean, I can get you through some tough times. It's just a simple verse. You're just talking about Philippians at our Bible study today.
Yep.
We didn't get to that verse, but we were just talking about the verses like right before that. I think we were in chapter 4, weren't we?
Yep. Chapter 4.
Yeah, but that's a powerful quote. I really like that one. It's kind of a popular one, but so I guess it's not extremely unique, but that's my favorite for sure.
Yeah. For me, I'm gonna go with one that I love, and a lot of people would say it's like the easiest one, but it's John 3:16. For God so loved the world that He gave His one and only Son, so that whoever believes in Him will not perish but have eternal life. For me, that verse just is really strong to listen to, just to know that like God was willing to give up His Son to die for our sins. And for me, it just shows like God's love for us, and then teaches me to be able to love others and just help each other out, help out buddies. And it's kind of cool. Like we said, we did a Bible study with our billet dad, Dan. Shout out to him. But Dan's a godly man that has been helping us with our faith walk, and he just is a really good guy to talk to and rely on. And sometimes you need people like that in your life just to help you out. So
yeah, for sure. I thought that was a really productive study today. And we're gonna start doing those like every Wednesday.
Yep.
So that's gonna be good. We got the Book of John coming up here, so that'll be good.
How old are you guys?
I'm 19.
I'm 20, but I will be 21 coming up here. Birthday's gonna happen soon, so
There you go.
it's crazy. Almost gonna be 21 years old and have so much more life.
It's crazy.
In my young age. Top 5 sports jerseys.
I don't know if I could do a top 5, but I could give you some really cool sports jerseys.
Yeah.
One that comes to mind, and I'm not even much of a basketball guy, but like the Toronto Raptors retro with the red raptor, and I think it's like a purple jersey, or maybe it's a purple jersey, red raptor. Or wait, I just said that. Maybe it's a purple raptor, red jersey. I don't even know.
Okay.
I think it's purple jersey. Who knows? Anyways, look that one up. That's a really cool jersey. Some of the Winter Classic NHL jerseys are really good.
I like the Washington Capitals one with the W. That was a good one.
That was a Stadium Series one, wasn't it?
Stadium Series.
Yeah, that one's pretty
I like
cool.
that one.
There's an Avalanche one, and it's a Stadium Series. It's when they played the Kings. I've got a McKinnon one of that. It's pretty cool. It's just like an A, but it looks like a mountain, so it's kind of cool. A for Avalanche.
I like our Ironwood black jerseys.
They're like the jerseys.
Yeah, so those ones are really cool.
New Jersey Devils have a jersey that says Jersey that's black and red, just like ours. So we call them the Jersey jerseys.
Those ones I like.
Yeah, those are cool.
Trying to think of like old football.
Honestly,
I like the Vikings,
football.
the white ones that they had this year.
Oh, those are so cool.
Those are pretty cool.
All the Vikings jerseys are the best. They're so good. Like the Randy Moss era, the purple jersey with the white lettering. Great jerseys.
Some of Denver Broncos like old jerseys that they used to do. I like those ones.
These are all so biased.
They're all biased, but like
they're all good though.
They're all good.
Some of the Winter Classic jerseys from the Blues are pretty solid. I like the ones that they had this year. I got one of those for Christmas. Thanks, Mom and Dad.
Oh, the Wild. I like when they bring back like the green and yellow.
Oh, yeah, those ones are actually pretty cool.
Those ones are really cool because it's like it's the Wild logo, but it's the old North Star colors.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool. I think we probably listed more than 5, but it's hard to do a top 5. Yeah. Those are some really solid ones. Are there any there's for sure some really cool ones that are missing though. Like, the Sioux, North Dakota.
The old Sioux jerseys.
The old Sioux jerseys were so cool. With it's basically like a green Blackhawks jersey. They were so nasty.
Or Notre Dame, when they did like their stadium series, their jerseys in the past have been really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Again, bias.
Oh, Oregon Ducks. Their football jerseys are always pretty cool.
Oh, Oregon's always got.
Yeah,
sick
they've always got
unis.
some nasty unis with some cool helmets, stuff like that.
If you didn't play hockey, what sport would you do?
I mean, I played baseball when I was younger. Well, not even really when I was younger. I stopped playing like a couple years ago. But I would say I wish I would have played football. Football seems like a lot of fun. So
Yeah.
I would say either baseball or football. But like football, if I had to pick a sport that I've like never played organized football.
For me, if it wasn't hockey, it'd probably be football. I played football in high school. Another sport I really loved was lacrosse. That's kind of like every sport I've played growing up, like all into one. So that's probably football or lacrosse would probably be the sports I'd be doing right now if I wasn't playing hockey.
Good stuff.
Have you ever gotten or given a wedgie?
Okay, so a little backstory to this question. I don't even know the name of. I wish I knew the name of the person that commented this, but they've commented on our YouTube channel like, I don't even know, more than 3 times on 3 different videos about wedgies. So they keep asking us about this question. So unfortunately, I've never gotten or given a wedgie. I shouldn't say unfortunately, but unfortunately for you, because I know that you really want to know. You're probably wanting us to have given a wedgie or something like that, but I don't even have a story about a wedgie. Like, I just don't have anything to say about that.
Yeah, I mean, I've never gotten one, never given one.
Don't really care to
I don't really think that that's a nice thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
If I was the guy giving wedgies, I wish my younger self would have been a lot nicer. So I have never done that, and I never got them because kids were always afraid of me.
Yeah, for
No
sure.
big deal. So
Coop, you're so short.
But,
There's
like,
no way.
I was the guy. No big deal.
You were the guy.
I was the guy.
Yeah, for sure.
So I didn't get wedgies, but that answers
I've never
your question.
witnessed a wedgie. Like, I don't know if
You
I've
never
ever-
witnessed a wedgie?
No.
Oh, dude, it's the funniest thing. But that's not nice of me to say. But when I've seen them, it was really funny. But looking back, it wasn't that fun. So,
Next question.
what's the water temp in the tub?
Usually it's around 102.
102. We've gotten up to like 104 a couple
Yeah.
times. Sometimes we go under that.
Oh, it's on the outside. I think it's like 102 right now.
Yeah, it all kind of depends on the weather too. If it's really cold, sometimes the temp will go down, but usually stays at 102.
Yeah.
Are you a morning person or a night owl?
I'd say I'm more of a night owl, but I wish I was more of a morning person. Because it's nice to be productive in the morning, like get a nice early morning workout in, stuff like that. That's always nice. And you always feel productive. You seize the day early. But I mean, I'm feel like I'm pretty productive at night too.
Mm-hmm.
Like back in the day, doing homework at night, that was always like grind time at night, and I'd always knock a lot out. So
Yeah.
I'd say there's benefits to both, but either way, you're missing out on sleep. So
I would say I'm more of a night owl. Like I've always been, even when I was a kid. Like I'd stay up, watch shows, or just like hang out. I mean, I'll get up in the morning. It's not like it's hard for me to do.
mm-hmm.
But like I'd rather like be out late at night, late night workouts. Like sometimes I'll work out at like 12 in the morning. So I'd say I'm more of a night owl.
It's crazy.
With the boys back home. Shout out to them. Favorite snack on a road trip?
Oh, easy. The Bear apple chips. I eat those all the time.
Jack does eat those a lot.
Those are so good.
For me, I do like the Oikos, like protein, like little cups.
Yeah, I love those, but like they're not much of a road trip food, in my opinion.
I'll always eat
They
those.
just don't travel well because you need to have them refrigerated, and I don't know. Traveling with yogurt seems kind of weird unless it's a Go-Gurt, but Go-Gurts are full of sugar, so
That's why I don't eat them. Oh, like applesauce. There's like those
applesauce is
electrolytes.
good.
Applesauce that I get. I'm always eating those.
Yeah,
Or popcorners.
those are good too.
I'll always eat popcorn.
I love some healthy snacks, protein bars. Like I love Bear Bells. Bear Bell, please sponsor us. That'd be a dream sponsorship.
That'd be pretty cool.
We need to do that for a taste test. They're so good. I mean, it's like an obvious 10 out of 10, but still, such a good protein bar.
A good call. Let's see. Are you a cat or a dog person?
Definitely dog.
I'm a dog person.
Yeah.
The past 2 years of building, I've lived with cats and dogs. But I've always been a dog person. Cats, it's really hard for me to like get attached to a cat. I mean, I've lived with some good cats, but it just isn't my thing.
I don't think I've ever lived with a cat. I've lived with some dogs, but no cats. But if you had to choose a particular dog, what would it be since you're a dog person?
Last year, the billet dog I had was a golden doodle.
I was going to say golden doodle.
And those things are like really cool because they don't shed. So like my clothes didn't have any hair on it when I would wrestle them.
That's so nice.
So I would say like golden doodle. And then my dog's pretty good. Shout out Crosby. He's a mutt, so.
I love Shih Tzus.
Oh, those are
People
good too.
tell me they're so ugly, but I think they're adorable.
I don't
had a
think
Shih
they
Tzu
shed
last
either,
year.
do they?
No, they're hypoallergenic, or at least you can get hypoallergenic ones. I love Shih Tzus; they're so cute.
Sunrise or sunset?
Ooh, it kind of goes back to night owl, early bird. I mean, it feels nice to see a sunrise, because then you see that, and then you have the whole day in front of you. But then a sunset, it's like it's been a good day, a nice summer day, been productive, and then you get to watch the sunset with some of the boys out on the lake. I don't know. They're both good. I think it's kind of tough.
I would say like for me it'd be a sunset because like I like to be out on the lake during the summer, and late at night it's like you just watch the sunset. But even like in the winter time, like when we're chilling in the tub, like the sun will go down. So
I might have to go sunset with you.
I think sunsets are.
They're both good though.
They're both pretty.
I've definitely seen a lot more sunsets than sunrises though.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that goes for everybody. Not many people go to bed before a sunset.
Live where it snows or live where it's 90 degrees?
Okay, so does that mean 90 degrees all the time?
It's 90 degrees all the time, but it snows all the time.
Oh, that's... Depends how cold it is when it snows. If it's like minus 20, might have to go 90 degrees. But if it snows all the time, think about transportation, think about all the outdoor activities. I mean, you can go like skiing and snowboarding, but you're missing out on like everything else.
Yeah, see, this is tough because like I love to ski. I love to be outside like on the pond when it's snowing.
Oh yeah.
Snowball fights. Chilling in the tub when it's snowing is so cool.
I might have to go snow.
But like being outside, like being out on the lake.
I don't like being too hot though.
90-degree weather out on the lake. It's refreshing. So that's, I don't know, that's a tough question. That was a good one.
That is whoever commented that, good job. I like that one.
What Olympic sport would you do?
I'm assuming we can't choose hockey.
You know, I'm gonna take hockey out of it.
Yeah.
So, bobsled.
Like
Ever
the s-
since I watched,
Isn't it called like the skeleton? Or no, the skeleton is when you go by yourself.
I think so. Yeah.
That one is scary. It
Ever
moves so
since
fast.
I watched Cool Runnings, I always thought it'd be cool if I was on the bobsled team. So that would be a winter sport.
Bobsledding would be fun.
I don't know what I would do for the summer one. Maybe.
Well, we're gonna have to go like skiing, like the trick skiing, like where you do the jumps.
The
That would be
jumps?
so cool. And you could be like super creative with all your jumps and your tricks. For summer, might have to go sand volleyball. I love volleyball.
Oh,
It's so
sand
fun.
volleyball. I didn't even think
And
about
outside. That's always fun. Spike ball's got to be an Olympic sport. It's not, but it should be. Spike
Okay, one
ball's
that
so
I know
fun.
I'd win the gold medal would be break dancing. Because
Who would
I've
actually-
seen the people that have won that before, and I'm a way better dancer than them.
No big deal.
No big deal. So I would probably get a gold medal for break dancing. I'm just trying to think of. I feel like gymnastics I'd be good at,
Mm-hmm.
like because those guys are like jacked. So I don't think that's a lot of fun. I think beach
gymnastics would be
volleyball
fun.
would be good.
Yeah, beach volleyball would be fun.
That one's fun. That was a good question. Let's see. Best advice you've ever been given. I've had a
It's
lot
like
of great
actually
advice.
so difficult.
There's
That's a
like too many.
thinker.
There's like
Whoever
too many to
commented
count.
that, that's a very good question. Great question. Whoever that was. Best advice.
I mean, one that's always kind of stuck with me, and I kind of say it when we're on the bench, is like, you gotta be a junkyard dog. I know Jack's laughing at that because I always say it, but like, you just gotta fight all the time.
Fight for your right
To party. Shout out Travis Kelce.
I don't like Travis Kelce.
Maybe they're gonna win a three-peat.
Hopefully not.
We'll see what happens with that.
I don't know, man. That's tough. My best advice I've ever gotten is live every day to the fullest. So, I'm gonna veer off a little bit, but one of my favorite movies is Groundhog Day. And for those of you that haven't seen it, skip ahead like 30 seconds. I don't want to spoil it, but I love the idea of waking up every day and it's the same day, and he just goes through the exact day. He tries out different things each day, and he doesn't get into tomorrow until he has the perfect day. So I always think of that, and I'm like, imagine if you woke up every single day and you tried your best to have the best day. If something bad happened, you just would let it blow right off you, and you just had the best day ever. And then you just keep stacking days. Like, it's such a great movie. I definitely didn't describe it the best, but basically he just has a reoccurring day, keeps waking up. He'd go to bed, wake up, and then it's the same exact day. You goes back to where he started, and everybody else just acts the exact same way. So he has to do the same job that he always does. He's a weather reporter, but that is such a good movie. I need to watch that again. I haven't seen it in a while, but yeah, that's a great message, I think, at least.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so many like great things that I've heard, and we've said a couple of them on Tub Talk on TikTok.
I'm sure some of you guys have been writing them down, have them in your journal, but from stuff that we've said, but obviously we don't want to say that stuff again. So
one we talked about like today about the Bible study was, and make sure you guys jot this down, but it's 1 Samuel chapter 16 verse 7, and it's, do not judge from his appearance or from his stature, because I have rejected him. God does not see the outward appearance, but he looks into the heart. So I think for me, like, that's always kind of been a big thing. Like, don't look at people and see, like, who they are. Like, look at their heart, get to know them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, have a conversation with them. Like,
yeah, it goes back to, like, don't judge a book by its cover.
exactly, which is a great quote, great advice.
Great quote.
So, that was a really good question.
Mm-hmm.
If you could pick your own nickname, what would it be?
See, I'm always really good at giving nicknames.
It is pretty
But-
good.
I'm not good at making one for myself because I have such a generic name, Jack Hanna. Like, Jackie,
So for me,
Jacko.
I don't say Hannah, I say Hana. So that's Jack's nickname, is Hana. So people always are like, they get his last name wrong because they think it's Hana, because that's what I always say. But yeah, Jackie doesn't really. But you told me one like interesting one that you were given. I think you gotta say that one.
Yeah,
dude.
so my old workout coach a couple years ago for hockey, he called me Ricky Bobby, but there was no rhyme or reason. Like, I mean, obviously from the movie Talladega Nights, but I don't know the reasoning behind that. I don't know why. I don't even look like Ricky Bobby.
He's just got a winning
Yeah,
mindset.
I guess I've got that winner's mentality, but
No
yeah.
big deal.
and I look nothing like him, and I don't really act as crazy as him. But
I don't know. Man, if I had to pick one,
super duper Uncle Cooper.
there's so many.
I made that one up. I made up Uncle Cooper.
Jack's made like Uncle Cooper up. I don't know. That's tough.
Malker. Milk Duds.
I've had a bunch of them. Suave, Rico Suave, Pedro.
Why Pedro?
The mustache.
Oh.
CCM Coop.
You made that yourself. That's your nickname.
I know, but that's like
CCM
people
Coop.
people
Under
call me
Armour.
that. Super Coop. I would say Uncle Cooper. That's one that kind of sticks because everyone says it, and everyone said it like here in Ironwood. I'll like walk around town and it's like people will say that, they'll just be like,
Hey, Uncle Cooper.
Uncle Cooper
It sticks.
or Unc. So I'd say Uncle Cooper would be the one. That was a good question. But that's all I got.
That's it for the questions.
That's it for the questions. Those were some good questions.
Yeah, thanks so much for commenting those or DMing, whatever you guys did. But, I mean, obviously, if you have any more questions you want answered, I'm sure we'll have another Q&A episode. So comment them down below.
Yep.
If you made it this far, comment what? Think of something.
Uncle Cooper.
Yeah, comment Uncle Cooper if you made it this far into the episode. So thank you guys all so much for watching.
Mm-hmm.
Any words of wisdom? Anything you need to say?
Go out and be disciples. Teach people about the Lord. Be a ripple effect. That's what I got.
There you go. That's perfect.
Amen, baby.
Amen. Alrighty, guys.
All right.
You heard the man. Should we hit the outro?
Let's hit it.
Alrighty.
Scrub-a-dub-dub. See you next time in the tub.
Peace.
See you guys.